Hello, chatters. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing super well today. Hello, Najina. Hello, Pickle Rick. Ugh. Hello, Cronox. Congrats on being the first 3 to arrive. Hope I'm saying Najina right. Hello, Jazza. Hello, Ems. Hello, Mazza. Hello, Diana. Hello, Tay. Good morning to everybody. Hope you're doing well today. What is this, some kind of Pokemons? It might be. You don't know. Hi, April. Hello to all of you. My nephew lost a tooth today, and he's sleeping over, so I might have have to be the tooth fairy today. There you go, April. Make sure you check with their parents what they normally do for that. Jazza, congrats on your 175 stream streak. I don't even think I could count that high. And Diana, congrats on your 30 stream streak. Thank you both so much. Mantis, good day to you. Hope you're doing well. Did I jump scare you? Oh, you heading out, Diana? Thanks so much for hanging out. Sorry that you gotta go. Hope I see you soon. Is the frame dropping already? I haven't had any drop frames. It does say it's unstable, but it doesn't say there's any drop frames yet. Hopefully no one else had that as well. I didn't realize how loud the phone was. Yeah, that's fair. Not for me? Okay. I know, we had a few instances of drop frames yesterday, but like it wasn't bad. It was just every once in a while we would lose a few seconds. So hopefully either that continues or we get none. All right. Do you know the Muffin Man? Unstable, sounds like me. Alright, so fun fact, we are not going to fish, at the start of stream at least, because there's a lot of stuff we need to do. I didn't realize how much stuff there was for me to do. Hey Nijin, welcome in. I don't need to change the weather actually, I don't know why I'm bothering. But we want to clean up our inventory a little bit, because we've got a lot of stuff to do today. And not a ton of time to do it, so let's get started. We'll start with our regular Monday tasks, including the bookseller. Thank you all for reminding me. Not fishing in the Fecade, more realistic than you might think. In fact, if you look at the title, you might figure out what we're doing today. I think it is in fact time for us to have a little bit more moss for harvest. And I figured out a good way to do it. I was gonna wait. It turns out I didn't have to wait. I did a little bit of testing. We're gonna go to the bookseller first, though. Just so we don't forget about it. Moss. We're over 1,000 moss now. I had to wait for that, obviously. Once we hit 1,000 moss, it's like, okay, we need to speed up a little bit. A little bit more moss for the moss gods. That one. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, those guys, all set. Mid? Who are you calling mid, Jazza? I'm kidding. That limo is definitely not mid. Alright, let's go to the beach first. If you can't tell, by the way, I'm a little sick today. I'm kind of hoping it will go away. My throat was pretty sore this morning. But mostly it got better, so I hope it just kind of continues to get better. It doesn't show up on that one for whatever reason. I definitely read it. I didn't even need to, but I definitely did read it. Just gave 0. There we go. Hey Strawberry, welcome in. Hope you're doing wonderfully today. Oh, indeed, April. That is quite the stack check you've got there. A 993, also known as the best birth year. Plus 1,000, minus 1,000, I guess. Big stack. It's not a special power. It's special to me. The year 993 AD. I'm older than you guys think. I'm not 30. I am 1,030. Oh, that was hard math. I don't know why, despite it being obvious. I'm also 32, but we don't count that. There's a few down there. Oh, that didn't work. It mostly worked, actually. Alright, put all this away. Did we end up with anything? We ended up with the ribs again. Just the ribs. You stay 30 until you're 40? True! I didn't consider that, Chronox. You're totes right. Algo is 800 years old. When he reaches 999, he is reborn. I've heard that before. So we still have 199 years. It's quite a bit of time, actually. Which iteration of Algo are we on now? The good one, obviously. The best iteration. I feel like I missed Fiber. There we go. Alright, let's get this done before we forget. And craft up. Also, welcome in, Onion. I hope you're doing super well today. I had say hi to Onion on my list, and then I just now got to it. Caddy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. It is time for the reveal. All right, everybody, are you ready? You all, the community, decided what's going to happen to me as a result of Stacktember. There are 2 punishments and 1 game that I have to 100%. So I don't know how you want to do the reveal, Onion. You can just type it out if you want to, or if you want to like send it to me and have me reveal it. It's up to you. There'll be more algos than doctors, truly. Which were the punishments? Wait, is the 100% game a punishment? I just wanted to... I just thought you guys were going to give me a fun game to play. You guys were just choosing which game I played on stream. Oh boy, this is exciting. Why don't I start here by writing down what we got today so far. Because we managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items here. I'll write that down. I just typed 9 in my calculator and press enter like a genius. I just like to point out how smart I am. Alright, put these away and put you away. They'll be revealed pretty soon here. Do you have to go now, Jazza? I'm sorry to hear that. It's unfortunate. Thanks for hanging out, Jazza. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. I mean, I'm most of the way through. Well, I'm like halfway through Hollow Knight as well, but yeah, I don't know if I could do Pantheon 5, to be completely honest with you. Like, straight up, I don't know if I would be capable of that. I might be. Alright, good news first. Here we go. Oh wait, that's the bad news. Also, there is no good news. With 13 votes. Game algo 100% is a little to the left. I've heard of that game before, but I actually don't know much about it. I see a cat. I assume it is on PC, right? Yeah, it looks like it. So it's a puzzle game. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add that to my Steam wish list right now, and I'll buy it a little bit later here. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, here comes the bad news, you say. Let me search up here a little to the left. Hey, it's 50% off. You know what? I'm gonna buy it right now before the sale ends. Let's get it before I forget. What else is in my cart? Oh gosh, get that out of there. I'm not buying that right now. Alright, a little to the left has been purchased. 29% of the votes. The first punishment. Wait, it's tied? How did it win then? Was there like a runoff vote? Charity speedrun distressed in a silly costume. And I assume the costume has been decided as well. Because I have a costume, maybe. Maybe I'll let you guys decide if it's a reasonable decision. I love that it's split evenly. That's amazing. Hi, Perfect Toaster. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Extra long stream with silly, goofy ideas and mayo eating. You guys were very vague, but I can make these work for sure. I had heard that mayo would be a result of this. I think I have to speedrun mayo %, right? Maybe I can do the other speedrun. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I know. I have a costume that I think a silly costume would fit very well. 12 hours cheering true. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we do true mayo %. Drink all mayos, or all mayo %? Is it called true mayo or all mayo? Ocean. I know it's not a real run, but I've seen Habu run it before. That could be a fun speed run to do. Maybe I can get like multiple kinds of mayo too. And I have to eat it every time I eat it in the game. Okay, this could be fun. Turned real somehow. I assumed it was a joke, and then you guys manifested it. Yeah, I can get some fancy mayos. Maybe they won't taste as bad when I drink them. It's okay. I like, over the course of the month, I like softened myself to the idea of having to drink mayo. Like, I was like, oh god, that's gonna be horrible. And by the end of the month, I was like, maybe it's not that bad, actually. I'm not a big fan of mayo, I'll be honest. I like a little bit on like a burger, but just like a little bit. I don't really want to taste it. I like it because it like softens the bread and the food a little bit. I've never like had a spoonful before, so I'm not even sure how that's gonna feel to me. So I'll save that for being on camera. You guys were very nice. I'm surprised how nice you were. Thank you all so much. All right. So if you could, Onion, be an awesome little mod. I don't know why I said little. Awesome big mod. That sounds worse. If you could make an announcement on the Discord, listing all of those things for everybody. Holds a class for us penny style. That would have probably been the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. But I kind of love it. Thank you so much, Onion. I won't call you a little mod anymore. Alright. We actually need to grab slimejacks too. Big mod, Onion. Thank you so much, Onion, for taking care of all that. Yeah, I'll remember for the next time we do a punishment. I wouldn't be opposed to doing like another stack timber next year. We're probably going to get less total items, so I might have to lower the amounts a little bit, but we'll see. I still have to catch up to this one. We'll see if I can do that by next year. A penny style class would actually be hilarious. I'd have to like really think through how I'd do that, but I would be so embarrassed to act like a teacher in front of chat. I don't know why either. I just feel like I would be very embarrassed to do that. Alright. So I have the costume in mind. It's possible I could mix that with something else I'm planning on doing. But we'll see. I might just do that as a one-off as well. Yes, we are all done with Tiger Slime Eggs, Chronox. We managed to finish it last stream. Along with, like, a few things. We finished Tiger Slime Eggs, Lionfish, Catfish. I didn't write that down, huh? I don't know why I didn't write down the Catfish, but Catfish was finished as well, Lionfish was finished, and then we smoked both of them. I don't mind role-playing, but role-playing as a job I normally do feels really weird. I don't know how to explain it. Hey, Brightside, welcome in. Missed a lot, it seems. We had a very productive stream last time. Like, we got so much done. I was very impressed with how much I was able to get done in a single stream. I even kind of cleaned up this area a little bit. I almost still want to do that. We'll save it for a future thing. You can keep the other ones hidden from me. So if we do another, like, punishment thing, you might want to vote for something else later. I love that it tied. So you didn't even have to pick a second one, because there already was the second one. Know which VOD to watch tomorrow. Yeah, we did a good job. Alright. Alright, 2. We can't just hold for this one, because it brings up the text box if we do. That's okay, though. Still goes pretty quick. We do have to get to Robin's before 4. We should be able to, though. Raven, you're a man! Welcome in, Raven. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Surrounded inside. We're trying to catch up to the value from Stacktember, but there's no actual, like, punishment or anything this time. It's just, I'm going to try and catch that number. The other number still goes up. I'm going to see if I can't catch it without all the other incentives there. Might be kind of tough, actually. Alright. We are good. We got that all done now. Let's put everything back. Hope Slimejack goes here. I get so much row that we just don't need anymore. We don't need the algae at all anymore either. I feel like maybe I should keep it just to be safe, but yeah. Cronox, you're a Michael today. Congrats. Ooh, that's good tea. Yeah, a few more people are here now, so I'm just gonna remind it. I was feeling very sick this morning, like weirdly sick. I think it maybe is just allergies, but also like I think it's because my house was cold yesterday, and like I didn't like wear socks. I was just like very cold all day. Maybe that didn't work out so well. So I woke up with a bit of a sore throat. Right now it's a lot better though. After I got up and ate and walked around. Like I honestly feel a lot better. So we'll see how long stream goes. I might have to end it a little early if I'm starting to not feel great. But I've got a plan so far for today, which is great. What's Algo doing today? Torturing himself with an eat mayo threat. Also hi. Well, yeah, it was just introduced to me that I will have to eat mayo, although we will not be doing that today. We're definitely not going to do it until we at least get back from TwitchCon, and it might not even be done until November. I have to do some planning, and also I'm kind of busy in the back half of October. Green and white was for cooking, but we're all done with it now, Ocean. Good call, though. Good shout. Oh, sorry, I need a back scratcher. I used to have a back scratcher. I don't know what happened to it. I probably lost it or it broke and I threw it out. Mel, good morning. Mel, you sent me a snap. I have to see. I have to act like I already got it. Hold on. Ah. Nice photo shoot. You look wonderful. I am working on my jailbroken Kindle. Happy to have you guys come hang out while I do. Yay! Glad we can help out. Alright, if anyone's curious about the penalties that I got from Stacktember, Ocean, Onion just posted them on Discord, so if you want to see them, there's probably in the announcements channel. I just saw the notification pop up, but I didn't see where it was. You absolutely look cute today, Mel. I mean, you look cute every day, but maybe today especially. Alright, what are you still missing for cooking? Ooh, I've got my list. I love how I have this, like, giant piece of paper that I've had out here for, like, a year. And it's, like, gotten soaked with water. You can barely read some of it. There's, like, 3 things left on here. Or it's more than 3, but... I can easily consolidate this, but I kind of like it now. We need 1 stack of fiddleheads. We need 3 stacks of ginger. We already have 1.5. We need 8 stacks of eggs, which I'm just going to steal from golden eggs. We need 1 stack of void mayo, which we could do now, actually. I just need to get out some... What do you call those things? What do you call those things? I think you call them, oh, mayo machines. There we go. I have the eggs. I just gotta make mayo machines. 20 stacks of moss, which might be a little while off. Although we are expanding the moss farm today. 1 stack of squid, and then the big one, we need 81,000 Q gems. which that might be a while, unfortunately. When did the Elliot horse emote in Discord start to exist? I've never noticed and I'm scared. I'm pretty sure that's been there. Squid is not done. No. I know, it's crazy, right? Where is it? Yeah, this is all we have. I'm going to get more with every Squid Fest from now on, which is why I didn't bother to finish it. Because every time we get Squid Row, we're going to be catching the squid as well. It's kind of weird how it works. I'm still not 100% sure how it works because I've heard conflicting information. Hi Mew, welcome in. Yeah, so we do not have a stack of squid yet. Feel like we should, but yeah, we don't yet. About fiddleheads, the green rain trees help. I don't need iridium, yeah, so I just haven't bothered to do it yet. You're absolutely correct. That's what we will do. The problem is we don't have enough mossy seeds for a stack yet. We're also about to use every single one of these mossy seeds today. They'll all be gone after today. And a third thing, I just don't need to do it yet. I don't know why that was the third thing. Like, we just have 114 of them, but if we grow a bunch of those trees and cut them down, we'll be able to. How many Q gems do you have? Quite a few. We're at 4,180. However, all of these are kind of spoken for right now. Because they're going toward mini shipping bins first. I'm going to finish the mini shipping bins before I do the cooking, I think. So that's 60k going to mini shipping bins. Then like another 7 or 8,000 for pressure nozzles and enrichers. Then we need another, I think that's it actually. Yeah, I think those are the only other 3 things we need from the nut room. Enjoy your sauna, Ems. Alright, we need to go see Robin real quick. Oh, down here, please. Yeah, the horse Elliot has been in the server for like over 2 years at this point. Onion added it pretty soon after we made the Discord server, I'm pretty sure. Maybe a little bit after, but not that far after. Yeah, some of them will be ocean, but I'm tired of waiting. I kind of don't kill monsters much anymore. You're right, though. They will. I'd rather just get them out of the way, though. It's like 5,000 Q gems. Once we start sleeping, that'll be nothing. All right, and we have a little bit of time left today. Do you know what we're going to do with that time, chat? Do you? I haven't revealed it yet. We are going to go chopping. Because I found out that I'm bad at math. You all already knew that, but I just found it out today. You, Elliot. I think the word is smelly it. You ready for this? I made a sign here for when these trees were going to be ready. And it says summer year 2, or summer 2 year 96. It was supposed to say, if I could add correctly, year 95. Hi, Snuggly Bean, welcome in. Which means these have been done for a month now. And they're all iridium already. So we're going to go through and take care of all these now. I don't care too much about time right now, so I'm just going to do it the slow way, which is animation cancel down. So I get all of them in a row. So my badness at math was the fact that I managed to not count any of these. No, I checked before stream. I was doing some testing before stream. That's how I found out about it. I was like, I might as well chop one down because I'm resetting the day anyways. And it was like, oh, it's iridium. And I checked like everywhere and like, oh, they're all iridium. So yeah, somehow I just messed it up. I don't know what I did. What just happened? Huh. I'm stuck. Okay, it's better. Yeah, it just goes away after a few seconds, weirdly. Oh, it's not back yet. Still not back. Huh. That worked. Okay. I guess we're back now. That one's pretty rare. I thought it was patched. Is it still around? I did an animation cancel. I must have pressed on accident. Yeah, it's true, Snuggles. I keep calling you Snuggles for some reason. It's true, Snuggly, but it's not super useful to me. Because, like, I'd rather just wait the extra season rather than having to cut them down and replant them all again. Time is something I have. This is one way to get a ton of wood, by the way. We're not going to finish this today, almost certainly, by the way. No, I'm not. We are going to make this into a moss farm, Ocean. I decided that this can wait. I'd rather get my moss done quicker. The quicker I get my moss done, the less I have to worry about it, basically. I'm used to you calling me Snuggles by now. That's why my friends call me Whiskers. So we're basically going to fill this area with as many mossy trees as we can. Hey, Country Root, welcome in. Congrats on your 3-stream streak. Whiskers is the cat's name in my English book. Oh, that's cute. I was making a reference to a show. A comedy show. I'm pleasantly surprised they drop wood. Supplies! Hey Slim, morning to you. We're chopping down these apple trees because they looked at me funny. Hi Shglue, welcome in. Alright. We're gonna do a few things here. One of them is gonna be to take all these out. The next thing we're gonna do, pick a few of these. We might want some more actually. That should be enough. We're gonna chop and block all of these. We got a golden coconut out of that. What? There we go. Makes it harder to move around here. There's not really a reason to have these trees here, sadly. Alright, nice and pretty. Okay, and now we're gonna go chop all the rest of this that we can tonight. What happened, Ocean? Oh my gosh, is that... That's the third 993 today. What is going on? The math is being weird again. Just not for Onion. Specifically is ignoring Onion. Yeah, it's being weird. I don't know what's going on. The date's wrong or something. I don't know why that would happen. Like, there's nothing that should make that happen. Sometimes it's just weird. Not for Steph, though. Welcome in, Steph. I can't even get a glitch good score. Loon125 guy. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Hi, Ray. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Y'all don't know Ray. They're a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Make sure you go give them a follow. Need to speed up a little bit, huh? Is the bot ignoring you, Mel? That's like the third time you tried to himbo. Mel, you're getting like himbo blocked. Oh, there it goes. I got you. 23 is not the best. Sorry. I hate it here. It made you like work for that and it still gave you a bad one. Alright. We're gonna do this until it stops producing. There we go. Then we can get some more tomorrow. Although it won't be all that much, honestly. I could, Ocean. Maybe I should do that first, but also I need every single sapling. They're not gonna fit otherwise. Just rate the numbers in my favor. I show no bias toward anyone. I'm clearly an unbiased streamer. Hey, Starry, welcome in. You're my favorite, and by a lot. Chat, I love you all, except for you. Sure. Alright, passing out doesn't really hurt all that much here. Let's just keep going. I feel like with a little bit more effort, I probably could have done better here. How dare you pick favorites unless I'm one of them? You got the right idea. What did you do to Algo? What happened to Algo? I'm still Algo. I swear. You can't prove I did anything. You're not my supervisor. Happy Tuesday. Still no blessing in the water. The game insists upon itself. Oh, I forgot to write down. I got 9 yesterday. Let's add to the count here. Hey, that's convenient. 17,100. Oh, I'm sorry, 200. We got 9 total yesterday. So many slime jacks. What? I know. Look how bright green it is. It's like offensively bright green. They don't even produce slime until they're 9 out of 10. That's what we need them for. All right. Let's clean up our inventory a little bit. Ginger goes away. And yeah, I think we're just good to go here. Why do we need slime? To make red slime eggs. What did you do to Algo? Did I emphasize the right syllables? What are we collecting sap for? What are they called? Quality bobbers. I need quality bobbers. Although hilariously, I forgot to mention this yesterday. Isn't the slime hutch better in your dreams? We've had the slime hutch debate before. It is incorrect. I would do the math, but it would just waste my time. If I already have all the fish ponds, it's much better to do fish ponds. Arguably, if you could make 20 slime hutches, it would be faster to do slime hutches, but I would have to make 20 slime hutches, which is more work than just converting the fish ponds to do slimejack. I am also anti-slime hutch. Like I said, I'm biased. Yeah, they're smaller now, so it's actually like more favorable. But you guys are going to be surprised how quickly we get slime. We're going to get like 7 slime eggs a day. They just have to get to 9 first. Thank you, Onion, for allowing slutch into our vocabulary. I love that Twitch flagged that word. Crafty, welcome in. Oh, I forgot I left that there. I guess that'll continue to stay there. Slime eggs you can't use the press for. Which ones? Sorry for the slur. I told you, I'm biased against slime hutches. No slutches in chat. Tiger slime? We just finished it last stream. We used the lionfish fish ponds because they have a chance of dropping them. And the only one that isn't done yet is the red slime eggs. We finished everything else already. So we're literally just trying to get red now. Technically, I'll get some when I'm going for auto petters, but I'd rather just get it out of the way. Inch, welcome in. I hope you're having a fabulous day so far today. Yeah, I agree. Ocean, I think it did too, but I just thought it was funny. Pet the onion. Oh, I forgot we had a pet the onion emote. It's pretty funny, actually. It's weird not seeing you fish. Well, we'll probably be back to fishing by the end of the stream. This won't take more than like 1 more day. So don't worry. You missed the fishing. It'll come back. I hate Limbo. It seems to hate you, too. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I would recommend starting with crops first, because it's more what you know, and it's kind of easier to set up for. It's not like a long-term thing. You just have to have big farm fields to grow crops on. Ooh. Alright, so here's the thing. We actually don't have enough mossy seeds, I don't think. It's gonna be really close, basically. I think we just straight up don't have enough. So we're gonna try and fill up as much of the area as we can. As we get more mossy seeds, we'll just start planting them. Emergency poll? Uh-oh. One of Onion's famous polls. What will this one be about? I'm not going to, Ocean. I'll see how that works out for me. I probably should. Logically, it makes sense to mix in some other seeds. But also, like, I don't want to. Each tree has a 5% chance to drop a mossy seed when we harvest from it. And we're going to harvest from them each more than 20 times. So they should repay their own mossy seeds over time. Probably T-sets, Snuggly Bean, but we'll see. Lawnmower Simulator. Unfortunately, you can't use the lawnmower method here because you can't build buildings here. We did finish, though. You can see which ones are going to be fiddlehead trees before they grow. So I'm going to go through and plant, and then I will remove any that are going to become fiddlehead trees. I could use the area over here, actually, to grow fiddlehead trees. Because I'm not going to probably use it for moss anyways. Slutch, if Slutch looks weird, it's because Twitch is censoring me. I will not be repressed. All right, put that all in there. Put it all away. There we go. Oh, fun other fact here. I found a whole stack of sap in here, just in this chest. I could have really used that before. Okay. Also, there's 3 pressure nozzles in here, which also exists, I guess. I'm gonna bring those back too. Might as well bring that. Anything else that I'm hiding for myself in here? These are kind of nice. We'll bring those home. It's good to have some hyperspeed grow, I suppose, and deluxe speed grow. Well, deluxe you can just buy, so who cares about that, I guess. Okay, we have some ancient seeds, blueberry seeds, and mixed seeds hiding in here. We've got a few blueberries in here. What are those stars? They're you. You're the star, Inch. What is a sludge? It is a slime hutch, according to Chad. Welcome in, Anna. Hope you're doing well today. Golden farmer food be good. Only if I need a farming level increase, which I don't at the moment. I used it specifically for getting more iridium quality. I think it was like fairy seeds, or just, I think it was just seed, just fruit in general, because it gave me a higher chance of getting iridium quality for stacking purposes. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I did not think that through. Well, it's still there. Are you pro sludge or anti sludge? Pro sludge. Only 50%. I guess I technically fall on the side of anti sludge because I don't like slime hutches. I think so, Strawberry. I thought that was going to be the game that got picked, to be completely honest. That was on my short list of expected. I did not have a little to the left on any of my lists of expected outcome, so congrats for surprising me. Ooh, this is getting full. Well, we already have, like, enough sap. We'll probably save a little extra just in case. Let's put all this away. This is actually stackable. Oh, for reference, Ocean, over the last, like, 45 years in-game, this is how many total pressure nozzles and enrichers we've gotten. I mean, we have some extra pressure nozzles because we actually bought those when we used them on Ginger Island Farm. But as you can see, it's, like, not that much. So we are going to buy to finish it at some point. Hey, Professor Zatar, perhaps? Slime hutches are more fun for me. Oh, yes, yeah. I think they're better than they used to be, for sure. I don't even think they're really that bad. I'm kind of just joking. Because we've had a debate here for a long time about the best way to get slime, whether it's a slime hutch or these ponds here that I've done. And I have decided to go with the ponds, and most of chat disagrees with me. So I'm just mostly just ragging on them for fun. I don't think they're actually bad. I think the old size looked a lot like a castle. The new size looks a lot cuter. So I guess it just depends. I wish you could, like, pick between the models. I agree, Mantis, but try to convince them of that. Yeah, Slime Rancher 2 looks fun. And I did play it on stream when it was in early access 3 years ago. But I haven't really done so since. Alright, we need to make some tree fertilizer, because we don't have enough. We need 330 tree fertilizer. Luckily, I know the recipe. I'd like to point out that that was actually all of my fiber. That might not have been the smartest move. That's a lot of green. Oh yeah, we're combining all the greens together, for sure. I have 2 slime hutches at the moment. I'm working on crops, so it's passive slime. That's a good call, honestly. Yeah, per tile size, I would imagine that slime hutches actually provide more slime. But yeah, since I already have the fish ponds set up, and gold animal crackers are really powerful with fish ponds, specifically with the slime hutch. I'm sorry, the slime jacks, because it doubles the amount, and you can get 50. It's like 10, 20, or 50. So I'm gonna get either 20, 40, or 100 slime from the fish ponds when they give slime, which is just like such a ridiculous amount per pond. Fiber's so hard to get. Yeah, you want to deconstruct grass starter. There really isn't a better way. It takes too long otherwise. I agree, Onion. I think that's something a lot of mods do, and that's a really good mod, I think, because it just gives you more options with design. I wish the house had more designs too. I like this one for sure, but like you could do so much with like a house. I like how Moonstone Island has like 7 different houses you could choose from. Some of them are ridiculous, but it's cool that you have it. All right, anyways, let's head over here and get planting. All right, so here's gonna be my plan. I'm actually gonna start here. I worked this out in advance. I'm actually gonna put them all down first. I can't actually put this here, can I? Ooh, that's so rude. That's okay. I worked this out a little in advance, I should say. I do want them all to be even with each other. You might notice, the keen-eyed among you might notice. I don't know why this is like this. It shouldn't be like this. I want this. Oh. I didn't consider that we might not actually have enough for this. Is there any wood in here? I took all the wood back, didn't I? Okay, well, you know what? We'll deal with it later. Oh, this can't grow because the tree is right here. Actively bad hardwood tree. Okay. You won't notice that some of these are the wrong tree, and that's fine. We are going to go back through and fix those individually. It's just easier to get them all down first. Dang it. Dang it! Dang it! I guess I can technically put this here. That's okay, because it's right on the edge. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep the rest, like, on pace, but that's fine. Dang it. Dang it! The one I missed was correct. Hey, that one fixed. Alright. It's gonna get dark soon, so I might want to hurry this up. Do not ask about the river tree. What are we growing? These are just mossy trees. This is gonna be our moss farm, our new moss farm. The other ones aren't going away, but I just need, I want more. Hey. I'm pretty sure the fiddlehead tree has like a 33% chance of appearing. Sure don't feel like it sometimes. Really? There we go. I really wish there was a better way to have done this. I appreciate that both trees exist. I would actually prefer each one having a separate seed, honestly, even if I had to stack both of them. At least you can tell. I guess it would be a lot worse if you could not tell. Honestly, Crafty, outside of just like enough money to survive, I wouldn't really focus too much on money early on in the challenge. Like just enough to get stuff set up. I would immediately go for golden chickens if I were to redo things. It's just a nice passive amount of income if you get like 7 or 8 coops full of golden chickens. Just like straight up. It will give you enough money to survive and have enough money throughout the whole challenge. Like, I bothered to do a ton of, like, starfruit wine for, like, decades. And it did get me tons of money, but also, like, it was so active. Like, I didn't... Admittedly, at the time I had done that, I was doing that, like... there wasn't actually any way to have golden chickens, at least in the same way. But like passive money is so much better than active money when you have infinite time like you do in this challenge. Really? Okay. Oh my gosh. I keep missing the first one. The second one is the thing. Okay. I'm just going to go through here and do all these again. I could just... These grow, right? I could literally just put down pathing in between all these. In fact, I probably should do that. Oh, cool, Mantis. Yeah, I did take a look at that. That was really cool that you wrote all that out. Yeah, that's fair, Crafty. If you've got room, though, like, honestly, more coops. By the end of the challenge, I was basically just doing all my farming on Ginger Island, so I didn't have to worry about the season. It takes a little longer if you do that, but, like, also it's a lot more peace of mind, because you don't have to even, like, consider what season it is. You just plant them. I think it might be better to just put down pathing. I can technically do that later, though. This is going to take more than a few days, actually, which is fine. We need to get it set up eventually. It's kind of nice to have a day where I don't have to fish a stream, especially after like the mad fishing I've been doing lately. Okay. All right, let's put this in a place where it's actually relevant, huh? There we go. There, that's a lot better. I feel like switched so far beforehand. I don't know why I was doing it like that. What? I'm used to pressing 2, so here's what we'll do. We really don't need that over there, do we? Hey, just get lucky. Easy. Go, very nice. Why are you planting mossy seeds? Hi, Amadora. We are expanding our moss farm. Until now, we've just been kind of just using the 2 areas, the desert and the North Ginger Island. And now we're about to have a much larger moss farm. Mossy trees specifically because they... grow moss 20% faster. So nearby trees grow moss 20% faster, I think. And I'm pretty sure it stacks. So the more mossy trees you have, the more moss you're going to get. And I have a bunch of seeds, so we're going to use them. And this will increase our moss output by a lot. Alright, this should be all good now. Anyone see any remaining stragglers? I think we're good. Sorry for the noise. CA decided that this had to be the loudest sound in the game. A frankly baffling decision. $9.99 wiki page win. Honestly, I'm thinking about it. I have the FAQ. Although the FAQ doesn't exactly explain my strats in detail the way I probably would like it to. It's a lot to write. I don't have proof that it stacks. Wait, what is it? Where are the scarecrows in the spreadsheet? They should be under machines and apparatuses. I know they're not technically a machine, but they have a function. Basically, I put anything that has like a function there. Welcome in, Sweeney. So anything that's just like pure decoration goes in decoration, but if it actually like provides a function to the game, I put it in machines apparatus. Got your strats from the YouTube shorts. That was kind of the idea behind them, but it would be nice to have like a written thing as well. Your Missy Tree Rant. Mossy Tree Rant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it stacks. I think Blade confirmed that to me at some point, but... Space question, does this lower the stack count? No, because I still got the items. It was about getting stackable items, not necessarily completing it. Good question, though. Anna, go ahead and ask your space question. Unfortunately, we're going to have ads in a second. I didn't snooze them in time. So hopefully you get your question off. I'll answer it again if you're gone. Ooh, that don't fit. This fits? But I can't do this one. That's so weird. Whatever. Oh, crud. Oh, we're not getting that one back. I was not paying attention to the time at all. Space question, what do you know about space archaeology? I'm not sure what that would be. Other than, like, looking for, like, life on other planets? Is that kind of the idea? Whoops. So I'm not sure how else you could even have that. Ah, gotcha, Sweeney. Alright, you got it now, though. That's good. Basically, very little, to answer your question. Can I move to the big Twitch? No problem. We should go back. See if we got Blessing of the Water. Can't stop now. I guess it doesn't matter if it goes up here or down, so let's keep them even. Alright. We got pretty lucky on those. We probably could fit more, but I'd rather keep it even than fit more, honestly. Alright, we'll come back in a second. Ah, so it's archaeology on Earth. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. What's the other one, then? Are we gonna pick these up? Alright. Everybody, are you ready to name some chickens? I'm gonna let our subscribers get a slight drop on this because people are still in ads. But we gotta add some more chickens. So who wants to name their chickens? Me, me, me. Whatever you want to call it, Onion. Alright, Frank is our first chicken, or do you want the chicken called Mimi? Let's grab a few more of these, you know. Oh gosh. You certainly know how to name them, Onion. Alright, one per person, Mantis, until everyone gets a chance here. H. I-R-I-R-A-G-I. Perfect. Why the petrified slimes? Our lovely friends, the slimejacks, are going to ask for them, and I don't have enough right now. But the type I really enjoy, archaeology of space programs. Ah! That's actually really cool, Anna. Yeah, I don't know. I know next to nothing about this before. I hadn't really heard about it. That sounds really cool. So there's 3 parts. Carl! I said Torchic first. We're unfortunately not going to get this done before the end of the year. It just takes too long. But we'll have almost all of it done by the end of the year. Okay, I see Carl. Carl, that kills people. Duck from Garlic Bread. Also welcome in Garlic Bread. Benny from Sklu. Are there spots in the spreadsheet for pearls and treasure chests? Yes, they go under artifacts. They're not technically artifacts by the game's design, but they basically act as artifacts in every other way, so I just treat them as artifacts. No problem. Thank you for letting me know about that, Anna. That's really cool. I just didn't... I'm sorry I couldn't, like, answer a question for you, because I don't know nothing about it, really. Casper. Alright, we still need, like, 2 more, so if anyone else has got ideas, pop those in chat. Okay, I guess I'll take second ones now. Mantis, that's fine. And Gold Hun. Nancy Drew. Abby. Sludge. Love it, Sydney. Oh, we didn't finish here. Unfortunately, we can't use all of them here, so... I think Gold Hun and Nancy Drew are the last 2 here. I changed mine to Sludge. Okay. Gold Hun first. Oh, let's make sure that's correct here. Is it supposed to have the extra H in there? And then Sludge will be the last one for now. Save your chicken name for the last time this happens. Sorry we didn't get to you, Gracie or Sydney. Ah, it means gold chicken in German. Nice. Oops. Did I didn't put this in yet. Let's not forget to put the eggs in. Counting my chickens before they hatch. Oh, unfortunately we don't have another one. Sorry. That one just got built, so. Looking at that, though, that implies that Robin is ready to build another. Which would make sense. I don't know why that... Seems like it didn't work before. Algo, you're supposed to know German. My vocab's really bad in German. The only German things I know is, like, sentence structure. Which is useful, but not very useful if you don't know any of the vocab. Hey, we actually got Blessing of the Water. Hashtag blessed. I guess, yeah. Alright. We got some time to figure this out. Let's put this back in. Paint a building. Good timing. We're going to Robin's right now. All gold and yellow. You can only paint the one building, but we'll paint one of them that color for you. I think that's what you meant, but I just want to make sure you know that. I assume you want one of the coupes. Hi, Chrissy. Welcome in. I missed so much. Yeah, we made some few changes. I mean, the fish ponds are in the same spot. They've just been changed color, which really makes a difference in terms of the look. Did you cook those fish tacos? No, they come in treasure chests mostly. Fishing treasure chests. All right, start by painting for Anne. All right, let's take the front one here. It's kind of hard to do like a gold. We're gonna try here though. Maybe a little more orange. Looks mostly gold. How long have you been doing the 999 challenge? Since I was born. No, since like 2017. At some point in 2017, I started it. I don't remember exactly when. It was so long ago. Welcome in, Cherokee. Hope you're doing well today. All right. Let's see if we can't maybe. I feel like the roof should be light. That's pretty good actually. I quite like how that looks. And the trim. Should I make the trim lighter? I don't think I can get it much lighter than that. That's a little too light, maybe. Desaturate it a little bit, maybe? God, this doesn't look very yellow, does it? All gold yellow for the golden chickens. Do you want all three to be the same color, or do you want it to have like a little bit of variance? Just like golden yellow-ish. I think you might be right on the darker trim onion. Let's try that. I thought a snail was really close to the camera. Wait, what's going on? Why, what happened? Hi, Maple. Welcome in. Oh, the snail or the peachy emote is very cute. Looks great right now. I think I'm gonna make the trim just a tidbit darker to match the roof. Yeah. Okay. It actually looks pretty gold in game. I like that. That turned out pretty well. Right. Second thing we have to do. We want to upgrade these last two. Are you collecting 999 singing stones? Said she'll be working on it tomorrow morning, not done. I don't know what these singing stones are. Do you mean the faraway stones? Or is this a different item? Because we got those done. That just cost a lot of ancient dulls. Oh, the note blocks? Note blocks are done too. Yeah, here's all the crafted items. And some non-crafted items as well. We've got the note blocks and the drum blocks in here somewhere. Oh, they're up top, that's why. Flute block and drum block. Note blocks. This ain't Minecraft. The one from the museum. Oh, that's a furniture item. I forgot about that. It doesn't stack. Any item that doesn't stack because it's furniture, we're not collecting. Oh, that one. Does it actually stack? I don't think it should. If it's labeled furniture, it shouldn't. There's no way to get more than one, though, is there? If you can only ever get one, then I don't consider it stackable, because then I can't actually get more than one of them. Be up here somewhere. No, that's a standing geode. What does it look like? I haven't looked at this guy in a while. Yeah, anything labeled decoration or furniture. Oh, singing stone. Yeah, there you go. It's not labeled, so yeah, it should stack. You got two because of multiplayer. Yeah, there's a few things you can do that with multiplayer. This challenge is strictly single player. You're right, though. Yeah, this technically would stack if you can get more than one. But in a single player game, you can't get more than one. So yeah, if you allow multiplayer, it ends up being weird for a lot of reasons. You can get the legendary fish, for instance, because every player can catch them. But then you can get the coffee machine because every player can get that. You know, Sklew. It's hard being a streamer sometimes, okay? All right, we're gonna go catch those lava eels real quick. Yeah, the really weird one for multiplayer is, you know, the birdie quest. You can technically get 999 of every item as a part of that quest. So like the pirate's letter, the necklace, the weird frozen thing. Technically, you can get 999 of those if every single player starts that quest. And goes through a various amount of stages of it. Because you can only have one of the items at a time. It would require basically 1,000 players per item in that quest, which is ridiculous. But technically you can. We're going in here. It's fine. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, there's no way to get more than one of them in single player. It's a good question, though. I wouldn't have known that one even stacked, so that's a good shout for sure. I've been worried about the crow. Like, there might have been some way to, like, mess with the crow to allow... Oh my gosh, did I just get... It literally didn't move. Well, we got one. We didn't get one. Okay, that one actually really hurts. Okay. It's okay. We can do it in one more still. As long as I get these guys. What is that sign? It says Chrissy on it. That was for a charity stream I did recently. One of the donation tiers allowed you to place a sign in the world with your name on it. I picked some fun spots for them. I think we're gonna need to do 3 now. I was not intending to mess that up so badly. I'm not gonna reset the day. It's okay. That was a really bad fumble, though. Let's try not to do that again, huh? Name the next child. I will name my firstborn Sledge. Probably not. Alright. Let's write down 6 more. This is the 24th. We actually got 0 items yesterday, which is kind of funny. Okay, crazy. Crazy. But if we get all 9 next time, we actually finish it. We need exactly 9 more. So whiffing one of those was not the end of the world. Yeah, there's more than 2. I think there's like 4, 5 maybe. One of them's in the barn over here too, I think. We're exactly 9 lava eels away from being done with them. Gotta lock in next time. I should have locked in that time. It's actually not that hard. I'm not trying hard enough, I guess would be the best way to put it. Like, it's not that hard to do. Alright. Do not swing anything. It will destroy all of these things. Okay. Can't put it there. Can't put them here either. So realistically, it kind of doesn't matter. I want as best as it can go around. I think here would be a good start point. That already screws over up here. Let's try here. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but it's okay. You're okay. I literally can't see these ones. This one doesn't turn invisible. I have to guess on that one. Hopefully it's good. This feels bad. Considering we can easily fit 3 here. Oh, this is really bad. Alright, or we might just redo this whole thing, actually. Let's start off here. Yeah, much better. Look how much better that is already. Whoops. Ah, imagine being so bad. Is this one good? Oh my god, I actually can't see it. That one's brown for sure, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Ah! I think I'm finishing this beach, and then that's it for now. We might come back to more later. Wait, how did I not... Just straight up did not do it over here for some reason. That's better now. Can't go here anyways. That's fine. Oh, hi Felix. Welcome in. We've had some weird stacks today. Hey Mermaid, welcome in as well. Down to 2 Silk Song achievements remaining. Seal Soul ones. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get those, Mermaid. That seems impossible, out of reach for me. Hope you're doing well today, Felix. Whoops. Right, I guess we're putting these like this. No, they can't even go like that, can they? I can get the one up there, though. That doesn't hurt anything by being there. Can't fit those, sadly. Ugh. You know what? That doesn't make any sense. It's unfortunate we're gonna have to, like, go between these a little bit, but I think it's just better if we do that. That's fine. It fits more. It insists upon itself. I would really like to get all of these done today. We're so close for some of them. One of these will be right. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's going to be 4 regardless here. Fits, right? Oh, you can't put it here. Is this better? I could go 1, 2, 3. No, it's 3 regardless, so it's not a big deal where it goes there. Although I guess I could put this here and just put one here. No, that's still 2. So let's make it reasonable here. Ugh, I see something here. If I started these one lower, I'd be able to fit another one at the top. It's worth doing for that. There you go, like that. It's 4 anyways, we might want to keep it par with these other ones. The less switchbacks, the better, I guess. This one has to move now. There. All 3 of those are done now. Unfortunate. Can't put it here anyways, so that's okay. Alright. How much time is left? It's already 11. Sorry, I'm kind of focused right now. If I miss a chat, let me know. We've heard a weird what today? I don't remember what I said, to be completely honest with you. Am I going for the any percent Steel Soul achievement? Not the other one. 100% Steel Soul sounds Sisyphusian. If we're going to go with that one. And if I wanted to do something Sisyphusian, I would play Hades. Heyo. Hey, Storm Martin, welcome in. Yeah, I realized after I said that, Mermaid, which is why I immediately went back to reading chat. I was like, wait a minute, how are they going to tell me? I guess you could use, like, a sound alert. If you donate, like, $50, I'll notice your chat for sure. Someone donated yesterday for the first time in a long time. I kind of forgot I had the, like, PayPal donation set up. Call you on Discord. I probably have my Discord calls on. Maybe I should not do that, actually. Hi, Storm Martin. Yeah. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Oh, come on. It's not the wrong thing there. There we go. This took all day just to do these. They're in place now. There's no going back. I think we just stick with this for now. I only have 22 left anyways. So rather than like go over to the second beach area, we probably just stick with this. I could like put up the fiddlehead trees over here on purpose, let them grow up and cut them down, but I don't know if that's smart. In fact, that seems just downright dumb. Horse Elliot's getting some use. I'm glad to see that. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'm now noticing that I could have put these one earlier. And maybe I should have done that. I could fit one more if I do that. Oh. Whoops. I should always look at the time before I start putting stuff down, huh? So yeah, we're gonna go do that, I think. That seems like a pretty easy thing to fix. Imagine zooming in. What kind of min-maxer am I? Look at how gorgeous this all looks. Hey, they didn't break. Good. Yeah, we're gonna fix all this. It's probably actually better to put that there and then swapped there. Yeah, 3 out of 5, you say. Alright. Alright, these will grow pretty quick. And then they will not be ready by the next Moss Day, which is in 3 days, sadly. A blind min-maxer. There's a funny joke in there somewhere, but it's for someone else to do. I'm not good enough. Honestly, I might just leave this area on the right side or left side alone. Leave this clear. Is there anything in here that's useful? Oh, there's a pressure nozzle. Going around and collecting stackable items. And you know what this is? This is a... nothing. Okay, never mind. Hey, Trian. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Ooh, what do we have here? Wild bait. Man, I wish it were a wild bait. And get rid of this and this. Let's put everything else away. How is it actually possible to enter sewer mines? I don't know what you mean by the sewer mines. Do you mean the mutant bug cave? You have to finish the community center or Joja, and then you get a quest from the wizard when you go into the train yard to clear out that dark talisman. He sends you into the sewer to meet Krobus, who sends you to go find the dark talisman. I don't know what actually you're clearing out. And that's how you open up those sewer mines. Hey Luigi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Wild bait, wild bait. Are they all wild bait? No, algae soup is some of them. Alright, I didn't actually check how much algae soup I have. I hope it's enough. It's dust! What's dust? All we are is dust in the wind. Same old song. We have enough. Just a drop of water in the endless sea. All we do crumbles to the ground, though we refuse to see. Hi, Marcos. Welcome in. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Hey, there's a squirrel. Put you. Let's put this guy away as well. No reason to keep a pressure nozzle there, I suppose. Put these guys away. And let us grab some more slimejacks. Yeah, we have to switch between these kind of quickly, huh? Oh, I missed you. Oh! I went inside. Tootie, welcome in. It's so cute seeing the bait. If you hit the right spot on the corner, Tootie, it goes like way high. Yeah, there it is. Compare that to like doing this or like doing this. If you hit the right spot on the corner, it just goes like absolutely flying. Yeah. Whee! If you all don't know Trian and 2D, they're both wonderful streamers here on Twitch. I'd appreciate if you give them both a follow. They're definitely both worth giving your follow to. 2D does a bunch of played up and other semi-cozy / semi difficult games. And Trian also does challenges in games like Terraria, Stardew. Have you done Minecraft before, Trion? You strike me as someone who's done Minecraft before. And speedruns too. What are you doing at the moment? I am standing on a radioactive pond. Oh, you have not? Okay. I've definitely seen you do Terraria and Stardew, so I wasn't sure. This happens sometimes. I think what happened is 1.6 introduced a lot of game lag, like very small amounts of game lag, and sometimes you just walk through walls when a lot of stuff's going on. It happens more in the rain. Oops. Sometimes you're just walking and you'll go through stuff. I think like by like throwing a bunch of stuff in the air though, I'm heavily increasing my chances of it happening. All right, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, Terraria is not my favorite game, but I had a really good time when I played it. I've also tried it with Calamity mod, which was excessive but very fun. I don't think I could go back to Terraria without the magic storage that I got from the mod, though. Having a searchable storage feels necessary in Terraria. I wish they'd add it to, like, vanilla late game. Maybe they have it in vanilla late game now. I haven't played in a while. Lizard, welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Lizard? Lizard's an amazing streamer here on Twitch as well. Look at all the cool people hanging out here. Don't you guys have cooler places to be? I'm surprised to find you here. Alright. Let's drink some speed here. Yeah, I was playing multiplayer with some friends online, which really helped. I would not have done it solo, I don't think. Hello, Parapluto. Welcome in. To actually answer your question, by the way, Luigi, I'm setting up these fish ponds in order to get a lot of slime from them. Because we need slime to make red slime eggs. There we go. All set up. We've got one more quest left, and that's the petrified slime, which we'll have to break into our stack for, but we'll recover our stack right after, so it's not a big deal. Look at all this row. We don't need it. We don't need it. You need someone helping you in regular Terraria too. That's how I feel playing regular Terraria. Terraria is not an easy game. Even on like the normal mode, I really struggle with it, especially early game. I tried playing expert one time and I just fumbled so bad that I quit. You just mostly speedrun anyways. Yeah, that's fair. What's gotten so expensive? Terraria? I bought it for $3. One of the best $3 I ever spent. It really is overwhelming, 2D. You can take it pretty slow, but it kind of reminds me of Silksong, that the if you don't know how to play, like the first few bosses are really tough. It doesn't even really have the intro boss. Like you summon that eye and like if you've never played before, you get boned so fast. Like at least Silksong has Moss Mother. Yeah, exactly. It's really a it's a very unforgiving game, but it like really forces you to learn the mechanics and stuff through it. It's very fun, and it's got like a lot of depth to everything, which is really cool to see for a game. But yeah, it does not hold your hand. I have Cthulhu. That's the name of it. It also is very similar to Minecraft in the sense that I know no one wants to make those comparisons, but in the sense that it doesn't really give you a lot to go on when you start. You just start in like this open world, and you got no idea what you're supposed to do. If you haven't like watched gameplay videos or anything on what to do, there really is very little information. The guide will tell you a few things, I think, now, but even before, I feel like it didn't. And knowing, I don't know, is the game better about teaching you how to set up NPC housing in the game? Because that was something I never really understood how to do. I just did it because everyone else did it. Like, people will just start moving in once you set up houses. But, like, there's nothing that tells you, at least nothing that used to be that told you to do that. You kind of just had to guess. Oh, wow, that was forever ago, Lizard. Yeah, fair. Wall of Flesh is the intro to the game now. Basically. You beat Wall of Flesh, now you can finally play the game. Alright, we're gonna go here and just take a look to make sure this is good. Wall of Flesh is the free demo. The game is basically free anyways. I don't know what it costs in the store, but it's worth it for sure. I bought it on sale for $3 like 8 years ago. And I have like over 400 hours. So that is a value deal if I've ever had one before. I'm just glad there's a mode that doesn't drop your items on death. I don't think I could play with the mode that drops your items on death. I feel like when I die in Minecraft, it's not that hard for me to get back to my body. In Terraria, it's like nearly impossible. Medium core is so bad. At that point, you might as well just play hardcore. Just kill me anyways. I'd just rather die. Alright. We gotta figure out what we're doing today, because I think I finished basically everything I wanted to do. No, for real. You might as well turn on hardcore because you're going to want to restart when you lose everything in your inventory. Okay, so they are going to change it. What was I going to do? I wanted to grab these again. Because I want to replace... Oh, I didn't grab... Do I have a chest here? I do. Nice. I knew there was one nearby. I want to get rid of the fiddlehead trees. Any that spawned here. I know we had a few up here, I think. Hey, it's Snuggly. Snuggles, as I call them. Here, we got one. There's only the one. There's literally no way to see it. It's kind of hilarious. I can kind of see it. All right, we're going to zoom in. We're going to play casual mode here for a second. Oh, crap. Where do I put it? I put it right here. I think it goes there. Yeah, because it should line up with this one, which is right here. That's right, okay. I didn't bring my... Hi, Lazi. They're all in Discord if you want to read them. But yeah, my results have been given to me. I have learned what is to become of me. What's up, Lazi? Congrats on your 70 stream streak. Alright, we're gonna be zoomed in for a minute here. This is how the game was meant to be played. This is what Concerned Dave told me. If you zoom out, you're basically cheating. That's fair. Someone could have clipped it. I'm not sure if anyone did, though. Hi, Penny. All the sprites look so different zoomed in. We'll zoom back out in a second here. I just want to finish putting all these down real quick. We really can't see this, can we? That one dot there indicates to me that it's not green. Thank goodness. I'm going to try and put all 14 of these down to replace the fiddlehead trees. There's a few here you actually cannot see. Let's take a look here. Yeah, look at this guy. These are actually impossible to see if they're mossy trees or not. So we're just going to plant and hope. No way to know. If you zoom out, you're cheating. It was a joke, Brightside. I was being sarcastic. Ta-da! Look how much bigger the world looks. It is a weird, like, advantage that you can technically get with a bigger monitor. Okay, we actually don't have any more, which surprises me. We might want to actually go back there and replace a few more. I just want to fill in a few spots here that aren't that close. Like, for instance, this one here. I guess we should zoom back in. Sorry. I guess we're not done yet. I can't actually tell which one that is. That one's definitely not. Okay, we're good on that. I want this one too. This one we'll be able to see at least. See, that one we don't want. That one we want. Good. Okay. Mossy trees speed up moss on surrounding trees. So if I can fit in a few mossy trees, and they do, the benefit stacks. So the more mossy trees I can fit in, the better. Not that one. There we go. I want to get this corner one too. Oh, I literally can't see it. We'll do this one then. That's green. That's definitely green. I think that one's green too. That one's good. Okay. I gotta pay more attention to just the shape of it, I think. Alright, we do want... I think I want this one, actually. This is closer to a few more. And it's a lot easier to see, too. That one's good. Alright, there's a whole bunch up here. We can replace these guys. Oh, come on now. There we go. That's a mossy tree. Seems like every time we put one down so far, it was the wrong tree first. Okay. I'm going to keep these last 5. There's not really a reason to force it. Hi, Yeethead. Welcome in. And we're going to zoom back out nice and slow here. Penultimate episode of Critical Role Season 3. I never actually listened to Season 3. Are you liking it so far? I guess if you're on the final episode. If you made it that far, you probably liked it. I listened to the first episode. And I just never really came back around to listen to the rest of it. I think I am going to listen to 4, but I haven't started yet. I want to build up a little backlog. 150. We're quite a while away from finishing that, unfortunately. Just got back from dinner. Welcome back, Sweeney. Hope you had a lovely meal. Alright. I think we cleaned up pretty well here. I think that's just about everything I wanted to do. So today is the 25th. Unfortunately, we got 0 stackable items again today. We had a lot of work to do. I don't think these are ready yet. Let's check down here in this one. This is the first one I did. Yeah, sadly not ready yet. I wish it would tell me how long before it finished. Unfortunately, it does not. Ooh! I could not listen at 3 times speed to Critical Role. There's too much going on. 2 times speed I can do, though. 200? That's not too bad. Alright, let's get set up for tomorrow in terms of fishing, because I think we are going to be going back to fishing here. Although, really, not for long. Okay, we want these guys. And we'll get an extra one just in case. The other thing we should do is craft a few more of these because we're running low. How many do we need? 28. 40? 40 will do it. Let's get enough materials for 40 of them. Oh, bye, Onion. Thanks so much for hanging out. Yeah, 993 is happening a lot today. I think there's some weird error with the bot. I don't know how it could happen because it doesn't make sense, but it seems like it's happening, so whatever. It just is. Something's glitching. Alright, there we go. Grab you. Grab you. And now we can make a whole bunch of these for tomorrow and the future. 2% himbo. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're supposed to get the same thing for the same day, Sweeney. So that part of it's working. So you'll always get the same number on the same day. So basically it's designed that you can only get one number per day. So it literally is like a daily stack check. It's not designed that everyone should be getting the same number, though. Did you get the fish yesterday? What fish in particular? Last stream, yes. I finished lionfish and catfish, if that's what you're referring to. Not necessarily, Trian. It means what you want it to mean, honestly. It doesn't have a strong meaning. Alright, we're going to make a bunch of these quality bobbers. I find this is the quickest way to do it. Just throw them at your inventory. And then put them directly into the chest. I have exactly enough materials for 40. So I know how many I'm going to make, even if I just keep going. Yeah, we finished lionfish and catfish yesterday. Pretty much on the same day. I think one was one day after. Then you can just do this, which is nice. Wow, imagine being so good at math. I didn't actually mean to fill that perfectly. Good deal. I should do some quests soon. What kind of quests? For Stardew? Alright, we should be good then. There isn't a whole lot of reason to do anything else for tonight. Are you working toward perfection? It's been weird because we've been rain toteming every day, but we actually don't need to anymore. Because the fish we're going after doesn't matter what weather it is. Let's give Leo one of these, because it's been a minute. Alright, back up to 14. These aren't quite ready yet, sadly. I gotta remember to grab the sap every day. Although we are pretty well caught up with sap. We should also check on the hay. It goes down a lot quicker than it used to. It's not too bad. I think if we do it once per week, we should be fine. I just gotta put it into my like Monday routine or something. How do I turn off subtitles from mobile? It should be under options, subtitles, but I'm not 100% sure how it works fully. Like, it should just be under Twitch's options, but I don't know how mobile works very well. Need some more water. I woke up pretty sick this morning, and I'm not feeling 100% better yet. My voice is starting to get a little scraggly, but I should be good for a little bit. Alright, let's do our Friday tasks. One of the things we have to do every Friday is to check the beach for forage. Unfortunately, clams we're done with, so they're kind of useless to us, but we do need mussels still. This is the only way to get iridium mussels. Iridium mussels, cockles, and oysters are the last three we need. There are subtitles? Yes. I have a thing for OBS that produces subtitles. It does a really good job, too. I wouldn't use it if it didn't work pretty well. Because most of the ones I've seen are really bad at it, but the one that actually Jess found for me works extremely well. Yeah, I like it too, Ems. Some of the overlay subtitles are a little bit in the way, but I think these work really well compared to some of the ones I've seen. Alright, we got one mussel. That's okay. We'll just carry it with us. Alright, so the fish that we are working on... Hold on. These finished while I wasn't looking. We need our lobster bisque. The fish we're working on today, and for the next month or so, are ghostfish and stonefish. Now, we haven't done extensive testing here, but my goal here is to not have to be able to use challenge bait. Because the calculator that Chronox made shows that this is going to be the fastest way. Unfortunately, that means I have to be good, which is always a struggle for me. Stonefish especially, see, like that guy there, does not like to stay on the bar. But I worked out, and as long as I can get, if I can average 2, it's a lot faster. If I can average 1.5, it's still faster. So it is ideal to use challenge bait. So if I can do 2, it's a lot faster. If I can do 1.5, it's about the same. So we want to average 2 stonefish per catch. So if I drop 1, that's okay. If I drop all 3, that's a problem. Razzle, welcome in. I need to give Pierre a sashimi, but I don't have the recipe. Be friends with Linus. He sometimes sends it to you in the mail. That's true. And then to get the recipe, I think you have to be friends with Sebastian, right? Sebastian eventually gives you the recipe for it. I didn't know Linus could send it to you in the mail, though. That's cool. Actually, I think I noticed that on Argon's recent stream. I think he got it in the mail one time. He's giving the sashimi to everybody in that challenge he's doing. Cross-stitching and lurking. Glad to have you here, Frazzle. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, really, Mel? Why did I think it was... Oh, it's because Sebastian loves it. That's what I'm confused about. Sorry, listen to my chat, not me. Linus gives you the sashimi recipe at 3 hearts. Gotcha, gotcha. I forgot. It's a love gift for Sebastian. That's what I'm getting confused by. You would know, Mel, wouldn't you? Yeah, thank you, Ems. Three hearties. Alright, take this out here. I got really lucky there. I accidentally clicked too quickly, but it was right as the thing appeared. Unfortunately, this is how a lot of the fishing is going to go here. At least the days will go by faster. We're going to get a lot of algae. It's just how this works. Even if you use targeted bait on stonefish, you still get like majority algae by a lot. Oh dang it! This is a ghostfish too. It's okay. We're gonna get more than enough ghostfish. So if I drop a ghostfish, it's not gonna hurt me really. The stonefish are the ones I have to be careful with. My in-laws poodle in her love life. That sounds like an interesting story. I'm down for it, Ems. Sounds like a kid's story. Like you'd see in a book. The love life of a poodle. Yeah, cactus fruit is a good one for Linus because it doubles up for Sam. So if you have a bunch of cactus fruit, you can give them to both in like the same day. I try to find gifts that work for multiple people. So cactus fruit is a good one because you can get 2 with it. Topaz is great because you can get 3. Clint, Dwarf, and Emily all love Topaz, and it's not that expensive. Yeah, coconut's another one, Linus and Haley. It just depends on what you have a lot of. Haley has sunflowers, though, which I tend to have a bunch of by that point. And they can also be quality. I mean, if your foraging level is 10, then it's quality as well, I guess. Wait, Pam loves cactus fruit? Really? I give her so many beers. I guess I just never realized. That's great, actually. This is the story of a little poodle, and her name was Professor Pajamas. Yeah, I lost that guy. That kind of sucked. I should focus harder. Focusing. Arguably, I should be using Master Rod here for the extra fishing level, but it's just not worth it. I want it to be worth it. Challenge bait is actually quite expensive, and the amount you go through when you're catching a bunch of things that aren't fish is just absurd. So preserving is like necessary. There isn't really a viable way to get a lot of bone fragments. You can go kill a bunch of monsters, but that takes forever. All right, we are having an ad break coming up, and I am going to take this moment to take a little break. I've been streaming for 2 hours. My voice needs a little bit of a rest, and I need to use the restroom. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes, everybody. Have a good little break, and I'll see you when I get back. BRB. All right, we're back. I had to make some tea. My throat's a little tingly, unfortunately. Hopefully it gets better, though. Hey, Yusdal. Welcome in. I am enjoying the stream. I think it's going pretty well. All right, here's the story. Let's see. What is Lewis like? Hot pepper is a good choice. Oh, there we go. Ems has got your back. I usually go for hot pepper, because I usually get hot peppers for Shane as well. They both love them. And they can be quality, which increases the value of the gift. Let's see. Oh, the poodle. My in-laws poodle, 16, is in love with a brown poodle, age 3. And during Thursday's afternoon walk, Neil the Brown Poodle met Mila, and Neil was so happy to have met Mila, but Mila is old and low key blind. What a phrase, low key blind. She only sniffed Neil's paw prints and walked straight past Neil. Neil was astounded. When Mila returned home after a walk, she was so sad she didn't meet Neil. Oh, that's a sad story, Em. I thought it was going to have a happy ending. What are we fishing today? Are we fishing today? You missed it. We were not fishing for most of today, but we're fishing now. We set up a moss farm on Ginger Island, another one. Which won't be ready for another like month or so because it takes time to grow. But it will be producing a ton of moss for us eventually. So now our moss days twice a month are gonna probably almost double the amount of moss we get probably. We were getting like 500 before. I'm trying to get like a stack per day, per moss day. I don't know if we'll have enough from that, but we'll see. I basically cleared Ginger Island out of all the apple trees I was growing and just turned it into all mossy trees. We're basically out of mossy seeds now, though, so we have to wait to expand it until later. We have some more room to expand on the left side. But yeah, we're going to wait until we get some more seeds. On the plus side, the days go a lot faster when this kind of fishing happens. On the minus side, I'm getting very little fish. I've done the math on it, though, and this is, in fact, the best way. It's just annoying. Unfortunately, the ice pip and the stonefish are, like, two of the worst fish to catch a lot of. They just are really rare fish. The ice pip is the worst, and our plans for that are kind of in flux, but it's going to be a real grind for that one. But the stonefish, this is really the best thing we can do. It's one of the longer fish grinds, but we got to get it done. This is a ghost fish, so we should have no trouble perfect catching it. I said no trouble. We should get about half as much stonefish, I think. We do have to use the curiosity lure for this. The curiosity lure actually gives you more % chance to catch the stonefish than stonefish bait does. It's kind of crazy. Like, I would not have expected that at all, but yeah, the curiosity lure adds like 10%, and then stonefish bait adds like 8%. Ice pip bait and stone pip bait barely do anything, sadly. They work differently than everywhere else. I wish they didn't. Because they should be really strong here, but they're not, unfortunately. Poodle love story, yeah. It seemed like it ended in a bit of heartbreak, actually, Em, so I was kind of hoping for, like, a happy ending. I guess it's still ongoing. So much for my happy ending. I think we were talking about Avril Lavigne last stream, weren't we? He was a dog, she was a dog. Can I make it any more obvious? So apparently there's going to be another Avatar movie. I still haven't seen the second one. I was going to go, and then I didn't. Oh, okay, there we go. So it isn't over yet. That's good to know, Ems. Another ghostfish. I wish the stonefish were that easy. We need both these boppers pretty badly. Okay. Gosh darn it. Ugh. The bouncing on the ground is gonna kill me. Yeah, avatars and blue people. Yes, there's a Last Airbender movie coming out eventually too, but I don't think that's for a while. They re-released the second one in theaters recently. Blue people Avatar movie. I heard it was pretty good, actually. The vibe I'm getting from the Avatar movies so far is, like, people enjoy them, but then they have, like, zero staying power. People stop talking about them immediately after. That definitely happened with the first one. It was, like, the highest grossing movie of all time, and then, like, no one ever spoke about it again for 12 years. And then the second one came out. Let's go, Ems. Star-crossed doggies. Truly theirs was a love that could never be. Looking for more books to add to my Kindle. The collection might grow. Do you have the Dungeon Crawler Carl series? I don't know. That would be something that interests you, Strawberry, but I really enjoyed it. I'm reading through it a second time right now. Surprisingly emotional. Age difference is funny to me. I don't think it matters as much to dogs. Because dogs reach maturity after, like, less than a year, right? So their aging is quite different. Seems popular. It is pretty popular. If you don't like gore and stuff like that, though, it might not be for you. It's very intense, but it's surprisingly in depth with the characters. Like, the later books are very, like, emotionally driven, which is kind of unexpected when you start the first book, because it doesn't feel like it's going to be that kind of series. You become very endeared to the characters. Life is but a fantasy. Can you live this fantasy life? This is more ghostfish, huh? Oh my gosh. Well, at least we're getting a lot of ghostfish. We got that going for us. Oh, that's good tea. My throat doesn't feel like it's all better yet, unfortunately. We probably won't have the longest stream today. We'll stream for a bit longer at least. I want to get to the winter at least. I can do that much. Oh, come on now. Oh, you are so rude. There was no reason for you to make that jump. Ugh, I saw it coming too. I don't think I'm quite hitting the 1.5 right now. Annoyingly, stonefish can be that easy. Sometimes they are. They're just not being nice to me today. There we go. Good stonefish. Where's our stonefish? I feel like I'd almost just rather do ocean fishing. Dang it. I swear I heard a noise. We're definitely not going to have enough challenge bait to do this, are we? That might be our factor here that stops us. Because we're going to need the challenge bait for sunfish in the spring. What did I miss since you started again? We've just been fishing in here. Nothing's really changed. I've been not too good at getting the stonefish here. Hopefully we'll get better with time. Their pattern is very random, so it's hard to predict what they're going to do. Certainly gotten a lot of ghostfish, though. I guess I can't complain too hard about that. This is a stonefish. They have this thing where they can just shoot off in a direction very quickly. And if that happens, there's not much I can do about it. But sometimes they're like that, and they're just nice. I'd like them to be nice all the time, but there are dreams that cannot be. Hey, Cocosaurus, welcome in. Happy almost Thanksgiving to your Canadians. Is it almost Canadian Thanksgiving already? I guess so, huh? Yeah, happy almost Canadian Thanksgiving. I was gonna say happy Thanksgiving. That's not for over a month. This Monday. Oh, that's so soon. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish to celebrate? Oh my goodness. I could have easily caught that. I overcompensated twice on that one. Okay. We need to calm down. We got this. We got to 20. 20 a day isn't great, but it's also, like, not terrible. It is viable. See, look how nice that stonefish was. That's why it's impossible to tell the ghostfish and the stonefish apart. Sometimes the stonefish can just sit there, like the ghostfish does. Sweet potato casserole, that's a good choice. I am a huge mashed potato fan, so, like, mashed potatoes are always good, but something about, like, with Thanksgiving specifically makes them better, I feel like. Maybe it's the turkey gravy. My family usually makes cheesy potatoes, too, which are really good. They're, like, kind of like cheesy hash browns with, some spiced potato chips crunched on top. Maybe I just really like potatoes. Seems to be the vibe I'm getting from myself here. I mean, turkey is amazing. We usually have a little bit of sausage, too. Which is also obviously amazing. Ooh, stuffing is really good. I feel like the only time of year I ever have stuffing is at Thanksgiving. And that makes it, like, more interesting in my mind, because I only get to have it like once per year. Yeah, potatoes you can do so much with. I don't know if there's a more versatile food. You can like do anything with a potato. All right, let's get back. All right, total for today. Actually get to count some stuff today. All right, we've got 23 plus 71 plus 2. 1, 2. I could probably do that in my head, but my head doesn't want to do that today. That brings us up to 96 items, which is pretty good for the total amount of items. I'd like to see Stonefish higher, but it's survivable. That brings our count up to 17,296. At least the math's easy. Alright, this all goes in here. 216 Ghostfish, 79 Stonefish. At least it's making progress. Stacktober. So we did a subathon last month that involved me trying to get as many stackable items as possible. And we failed miserably. Because chat could increase the count by subbing. And we're just trying to catch back up to to the total. Nothing like fun for this month other than I'm just trying to catch it now. Yeah, Stacktember is from last month. So we're not doing it anymore. Oh, we didn't make it inside. It's sad. Although the amount is still rising. But I already have my punishment assigned. It's thunderstorming tomorrow. On the last day of fall, we had a thunderstorm. That's gotta be a rare occurrence. What does Marnie love? Me and Lewis. No. Marnie loves... What do I normally give her? She loves diamonds. I think that's what I normally get her. She's kind of a tough one, I think. What was your punishment? It's on Discord, but there's 2 of them because I failed so spectacularly. One of them is I have to do a charity stream that I dress up in cosplay for. And another one is that I have to do a mayo speedrun and eat mayo as a part of it. I think we're going to get some variety mayo for that. I'm going to try a few different kinds. Get rid of that. These still aren't quite ready, are they? My chickens might be ready. Let's go count our chickens before they hatch. All right. We've got like 12 chickens to name, everybody. So pick your favorite chicken name. Yeah, she also loves pink cake, but that's kind of hard to get a hold on early on. Pink cake's a great one if you can get a bunch of it early on, but it's very rare to do that. You have to get the recipe. I think the recipe's in summer, though, so it's not impossible to get. All right, Frodo's our first name. Keep throwing out names, by the way, everybody. We have a lot of chickens to name, so... Oh, actually, we should grab this. Only the 2, huh? It's okay for now. There we go. Eggy. Alright. Mary Lou is the next one. For Frodo! Our next one here is Hoshi. Oh, we forgot to fill this one. Dang it. There's also one over here. After Hoshi was Iggy. After Aggie, we have Larny. Or is it, no, that's, yeah, Larny. Is that from Hades? Is that what I'm thinking of? That's Lerny, right? Lerny was the snake in Hades. I haven't played Hades 2 yet, so I don't know if they make a return or not. I somehow doubt it. Okay, after Larny is Kieran. Kieran. Okay, you don't know. Carl! We already have a Carl, but it was with a C, so we can have another one. Glitter. We still need a few more names, everybody, so if you want to name it, feel free. It's really fun, but I'm bad at it. That's fair. You're kind of supposed to start out bad at it. All right, Carl. If we don't get names, I'm just going to start picking them at random, by the way. Which could be funny, but... Oops. Quentin! Very good. I'm pretty sure this is the last one here, so we got it now. Did I? Yeah, I got these, right? Yes. Yeah, because there won't be any in here. Because we just upgraded it. And there won't be even room in there for another. Alright, should be good. Try to make some money. We'll just keep letting the eggs save up, I guess. Okay, we got some of them going. We cannot use Robin today, because it's a festival day. We also can't go into town, although I didn't really care to begin with. Make sure this is good. Yep. So I think that just leaves one thing for us to do today, and that's go fishing. Alright, let's go get ready. We do have the festival today that we are going to go to, but we don't need to go until it opens, obviously. Is there a reason you quit the quest? Yes, actually a very good one. If these are in your inventory like this, on grab, they can't appear on the bulletin board. So I leave the only 2 quests that are really easy to complete, and I just pick the best one for the given week. And that lets me finish the quests from the bulletin board instantly, which, one, gives me a little bit of money, but more importantly, gives me a prize ticket. Yeah, so those are all the repeatable ones, except for 2 of them, and the 2 that I like doing. Karma and Shimmer sound very Swifty-coded. Did I miss your Taylor talk? We were naming golden chickens. It would not be that surprising to me if Lassie was a Swifty, though. Maybe a little surprising. Yeah, we have so many chickens to name. I'm just taking every suggestion that gets thrown at me. I'm on the same day currently. Oh, the 27th? Oh, that's funny. You'll probably finish before me. Is my guess. Fishing takes quite a while. Honeysuckle. That was my nickname in college. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm so bad. At least it's just Ghostfish. How to get radioactive carp? You have to... You fish in the sewer, basically. It has a pretty low chance of appearing, although it's not that low, I guess. It's a joke, Mel. It's a very old joke, actually. Someone says something and you just say, that was my nickname in college. Oh, nice. You're very close. Why honeysuckle? It was the thing that was on the page. I usually pick words that sound like they can mean a lot of things. What could it possibly mean? Why you of all people? Did you see the bar dim, but I didn't actually lose it? That is the first time I've ever seen that happen. The bar dimmed, but I didn't actually lose a fish. I was just suggesting a chicken name. I know, Strawberry, it was... okay. Oh, come on. Didn't work that time. Sorry, Sweeney. Yeah, that happens a lot with streaming, unfortunately. I had the same problem when I used to watch streams while playing Stardew. You can change your fishing noise to something else, although I find that that doesn't actually help all that much, because I react to the sound itself rather than what the sound is. Hey, we got cave jelly. I'm glad the days go faster, at least. It's like a Pavlovian response at this point. I also get hungry when I see fish. Call me Pavlov's dog. Ring a bell and I'll salivate. How you like that? Mr. Landon, tell me you're not just a pair of... I can't remember the words. Dang it. Brian Wilson passed away this year, I think, actually. Who's what the song is named after. Because right now I am lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Ooh, you gotta keep your eyes on the ball then, Hunte. That feels kind of tough to me, to like, have to visually see when it goes off. Honestly, the visual indicator could stand to be like a little more obvious, I think. Be very helpful for people who are deaf playing the game. It's like really hard to see sometimes, the exclamation mark on your head. They can make it like 3 times bigger. And I feel like it still wouldn't get in the way. Or like brighter or something. Be cool if there's options for it, like there is for the sound, too. It also vibrates on console, yeah. It'd be nice. No such luck here. I'm not gonna get this, am I? I got one! We'll take one. I got one! Attempt number 2. Do not overreact. Whatever you do, do not overreact. Okay. Don't panic! Don't panic! Well done. I think this is a ghostfish, though. No! Oh, man. I like that. And we want the curiosity lure. That's fair, Tay. Yeah. That exclamation mark could be like 4 times bigger. Just like ding! You put mustard or ketchup on a hot dog? I am a barbecue sauce fan on my hot dogs, actually. Which I think is not a common answer, but I really like it. Really? Okay. We went down gently, at least. That was very rude of it. I really don't like mustard, especially like the yellow stuff from Heinz. Like the fancier mustards I'm more okay with. I just don't like the mustard flavor that much. And ketchup is fine. I don't mind it either. I prefer ketchup to mustard, though. I prefer my dogs like chili cheese dogs, though. Because I don't have hot dogs very often. Where does Marty go when she's not at the shop? Depends on the day. On Monday, I believe she goes to the store, Pierre's, to buy stuff. And on Tuesday, she goes to also Pierre's, but does the aerobics class. Every other day, I think she's at the shop. Except for maybe Sunday, I don't know. It's Monday, she should be at Pierre's at least in the morning, and then she might be hanging out in town afterwards. So I'm not 100% sure on that. If you're ever curious about where a villager is, though, every single wiki page for the different villagers in the game has their schedule down, like exactly where they'll be at given times. So you can look it up there, too. Hi, Miko. Welcome in. Know about the wiki. Yeah. It's very rare for us to have more stonefish than ghostfish at any point in the day. So I'll take it for the moment. Truth is, if I could just get lucky, I would get a lot of stonefish. Also, I have to be good, which might be a little harder. Lucky I can do. Good, I'm not so sure. A little Terraria music. Terraria Cave or Stardew Cave? Fishing in Terraria Caves gives me a flashback I don't want. Ghostfish caught up. That was quick. I dropped 13 frames. My goodness. I think Sweeney is on console M's, unfortunately. I honestly think that's one of the mods that should be added to vanilla, though. Maybe it's like a book power. Like you always know where the villagers are. They show up on the map. Really? Oh my gosh. I could have easily not lost an extra one there. Hey, they're tied. That was a very nice stonefish. Why can't they all be like that? Yeah, I don't know how Concerned Ape feels about like adding existing mods to the game, though. I would assume he would like talk to the mod owner. I'm sure the mod owner would be fine with it, but although that one might be a Pathos mod. If that's a Pathos mod, Pathos is like a Stardew dev now, so it's probably not that hard to add that. Ballet autobiography is nice. Let me know how you feel about the Dungeon Crawler book. That's true, Rex. They definitely were distinct, though. Which makes me wonder if CA had actually looked at the mods and tried to be different from them a little bit. What kind of things were you thinking, Coco, that were similar? The scythe, being able to harvest, was one of them, but that always struck me as something that, like, easily could have been done on its own without there also being a mod. I'm trying to think of anything else and I can't really. Maybe a fish smoker, but I don't remember there being a fish smoker before. There was a smoker that I knew about. Which season are beets? I believe they're fall, but you can't buy them from Pierre. You have to get them from Sandy. Sandy also always sells them too, so you can go to Sandy if you have her unlocked right now and buy them. They're always available. So you don't have to wait until fall to buy them. If you have garden pots, you can grow them in the house too, if you're out of season, or your greenhouse. So even if you're not in fall. It sounds like you're in fall, but barely. Because you said you're on the same day, right? Or was that someone else? Dang it. Ugh. Why am I so bad? This is a lot better than yesterday. We only got 20 yesterday, and we're going to get like 30-something today. And to note, like, we're not even going to have a full day of fishing here. So we're going to end off at like 9:30. I guess we can leave at like 10:30. We can go a little later. Desert shop crop. Ah, yes, the shop crop. Ah, you're on early spring. Okay, yeah, so you'll be able to grow them. Are you doing the quest to put them in the fridge? That's an easy one to forget about. I deleted my rare crow from the museum before it had in my hands. And that's what I'm missing for perfection. You can delete it before you collect it? Oof. You can buy it from the night market used towel. You probably know that by now, though. Once you get it at the museum, you can buy them from the night market. Okay, good. You didn't know that, so that's good information to give you. Yeah, they're 5,000 gold, which is kind of expensive, but to finish perfection, it's not. Ooh, I'm getting a little chilly. I might need to put on put my hoodie back on or something. Or I can wear my blanket, actually. I can also turn on my heater. This is so stressful, this fishing, compared to all the other fishing I've been doing lately. It's like so much more stressful. It's actually not too bad. Yesterday was rough, but today so far hasn't been that bad. Check on your cactus plants. They just produce the cactus fruit. It's nice to be able to grow it, but you don't have to. I wish there was a way to grow coconuts. They're kind of a currency later. Spirit's Eve's here. Alright, we're gonna try and catch like one more fishy here. I have to be there before midnight. I think I have to enter before 11:50, so 11:40. Still not done growing. I can't remember. I think they take a long time to grow, don't they? But they're regenning. Regrowable. What's the word? I can't think of the word. I think regrowable is the right word. Alright, we should probably leave after this cast. Oh, you have a chance. Oh, it's Stonefish too. Give me my Stonefish, because I will have it all. That might actually be Ghostfish. It was quick at first, but... Oh no, it was. Thank you. Alright, let's go get our rare crow. The only reason we have to go to this festival. is to buy this rare crow. Hi, Marnie. There you are. Technically, you can get a prize ticket for doing the maze, but it takes way too long with how slow you are at the festival. It's not worth the time investment. All right. Okay, so total for today, 44 plus 34 plus 1. Today is the 27th. 79 items today. Let's add it to our count. 79... I can do minus minus 4 is 75, so that's 375. Okay. I should stop trying to do math in my head. It never works out well. Hey, we're over 100 stonefish. Look at us go. If we're able to average that 33 per day, we had more time today too. Let's say we're able to do 35 per day. I still need 1,800, more than that actually. Let's say 1,900. If we average 35, it's still 54 days of fishing, unfortunately. So we're not getting it done this year no matter what. We should get Ghostfish done though, because we're getting like 50 per day. Assuming that I actually am able to fish every day. Any tips on attempting the challenge? This challenge here? I would worry about getting to perfection first, because pretty much everything you can do for this challenge, you should do after you get perfection. It's a good, like, starting point to get to finish the game first. Like, get everything that you can do done in the game, and then start worrying about the challenge if you're planning on it. Hey, Bean, welcome in. That's pretty good. So that's still not enough, but that'll put us pretty close. Actually, if I were to break all these right now, that should be enough, right? 23. Yeah, that'd be more than enough. I'd rather just wait until I get one more, just to have some extra. Yeah, staying organized is very important. Alright, let's grab a few extras here before we go to bed. I'm gonna grab a third one of these. And we'll grab 2 more of these as well. And we can drop you off. Tomorrow we're collecting moss first, so that'll take up most of the beginning of the day. Good time zone. It is thunderstorming today. Oh, there's no reason to check any of that. Hey! We got our petrified slime. As Nickelodeon used to say, it's slime time. Ooh. Kinda spooky. Alright. Let's take you. And you. And let's go off. There will be loud noises. Dandai JD, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. It takes a week. Or is it 5 days? I think it's a week. I haven't done it in a while, Sweeney, so I'm not sure, but I think it's a week. Oops, I missed one. It ain't easy being green. Where am I? Oh, I'm stuck there, that's why. I couldn't see myself below the text. Alright. How to get iridium crops? You get a fertilizer on Ginger Island called Deluxe Fertilizer or Hyper Fertilizer. I think it's just Deluxe Fertilizer. And that allows you to get iridium. You have to have it. And it's only a chance, but it goes up with farming level. And it's quite a high chance, honestly. It's like 30 to 40% if your farming level is 10. So it's not impossible or anything. If you can boost your farming level while harvesting, you have like a really good chance. If you get your farming level up to 13, I think it's a 50-50 chance of it being iridium. feel like I missed this one. No, we're good. Okay. Okay, there we go. All done. We had to break a stack to do it, but they're growing right down there, so they'll come back shortly. Yep, any mineral you can put in the crystallarium, so everything in here is a mineral. That's how I got all of these. You want to know how I got these minerals? 14, it's a 55% chance. Nice. Oh, diamond only takes 5 days. Okay, I thought it was a whole week. It's only 5 days. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I boosted to 14. That's what my gold quality farmer's lunch was for. Yeah, I've already got the 999 wild honey. All my honeys are done. Blue jazz, poppy, fairy rose, summer spangle, sunflower, tulip, honey, wild honey. There it is. Why is the wild honey stuck between two honeys? I'll never know. Whatever. I have it though, which is I guess what the important thing is. All right, Sunday. Oh, first thing we want to do actually. We're gonna get those last 9 lava eels, and I'm not gonna mess them up, chat. I'm incapable of failure here. Where'd you get the unbranded wine? Unbranded wine I got from the Statues of Endless Fortune. It gives it on Harvey's birthday? I think it's on Harvey's birthday. You can also get it from a few other sources, but that's by far the easiest. And then the unbranded honey you just buy from Sandy. Honey! I don't know. How does Taylor Swift sing in her song? My honey. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for this sticky, gooey snack of a man? I'm feeling mostacular today. Myself, too. Welcome in, Claire. The sticky, gooey snack of a man. Precisely, Mel. You want to add a quote? You can. You have that power. Glad to hear that, Ems. I've heard it was very divisive, but everyone I've talked to seemed to like it. I am... Okay. We're okay. We'll have to do this one more time, then. Thank you, Mel. We're up to 319 quotes. Honey is from the new album. More lighthearted fun. I cannot believe I failed. Mission failed. We'll get up next time. On the plus side, actually this is not a plus, but you know, we just need 3 more, so it will happen. I just thought I could finish it today. I could fish the last 3 today. Like I could just fish them. I don't have to wait. I feel like I should wait though. I failed. I need to acknowledge that. No clue, Rathbone. We're gonna get ads. Ads are bad. I'm gonna snooze these. We love to live up to our own failures. I know, right? It's my best feature is I fail so often that I have to live up to the failures. Oh, that's good tea at least. At least we have tea. Alright, we do still have our Sunday task, which is to go to the traveling cart and the raccoons. But before that, we're just gonna quickly go check for any shells for a diss track. It's pretty lighthearted. So she didn't Kendrick him. Should probably take my speed boost. It's the pop girl equivalent of Not Like Us. That's potentially high praise. Alright. You want a freaking diamond? Imagine being a raccoon and wanting a diamond. A minor. Hey, we got startup tea. Nice. Nothing. Alright. It is moss time, everybody. I hope you're ready for a good mossin'. A good mossin' time. Let's see how these are looking, by the way. They won't be ready yet. They're ready, actually. These aren't yet, but all of these are. All of them are. They don't have moss on them yet, though. Which, honestly, is fair. Look at how covered all this is. It's crazy. Okay. How did you get the Stardrop tea? The raccoons can give it as a gift. That's how I'm gonna get most of mine. So the raccoon quests are repeatable, and they have a 1 in 5 chance of giving you each of the possible items. One of them is Stardrop tea. So on average, every 5 raccoon requests I do, I get a Stardrop tea. Oh, we got lucky! Neither of those are the fiddlehead trees. Hey Ginger, welcome in. Stream's going good. I woke up a bit sick this morning, so I probably won't be going for too much longer, unfortunately. I'm still recovering a little bit. Although I felt a lot better once I got out of bed and started moving around. I felt awful when I first woke up, and I'm like, I don't know if I can stream or do anything today. And an hour later, I was like, okay, I feel mostly fine now. I just hope it's very short-term illness, so I'll be better before TwitchCon. Luckily, it's today and not, in 2 days. So I have, a week to recover. Gosh, I feel like I get sick always right before TwitchCon. Last year I had, a pretty severe infection. I guess it wasn't, severe. I didn't go to the hospital or anything, but, I needed antibiotics, and, it was right before TwitchCon. I'm gonna try, Mel. I'm drinking lots of honey tea right now. Lots and lots of honey tea. This is my 3rd barrel of tea so far today. I also had chicken noodle soup for lunch. I probably need to get something more solid in me, too, to help recover. So I'll probably have second lunch in a little bit here. Early dinner might be a better way to phrase that. Yes, second lunch. At 4 p.m. Lunch 2. It's like Legend 2, but without the G. And a lot of other letters. When does Sandy sell honey? I think it's on Tuesdays. I'm not sure the exact date, but I'm pretty sure it's on Tuesdays. It's part of her rotating stock. And she sells it in infinite amounts. So if you have the money, you can buy the whole stack at once. Third breakfast. Hi, Blade. Welcome in. How is PAX going? Y'all don't know the wonderful Blade. Blade's an amazing streamer here on Twitch. Make sure you go give him a follow if you're not already doing so. Here on Twitch or on YouTube, where he makes incredible videos. Tuesdays is cactus fruit. Okay. Someone want to help me out here? Mondays? Friday, yes. The honey day, of course. How could I have forgotten? Okay, 582. Not bad. A month we get about a stack. Because we do it twice per month. On the 14th and the 28th. And we sometimes get like a little less than 500. We sometimes get a lot more than 500 like this. However, things are going to change shortly. Because we spent the first half of stream preparing another moss farm. So if we come over here, you'll see that it's finished growing, at least the top half of it here. This should about double how much moss we get. It's also going to be really easy to get through. However, it hasn't started growing moss yet because we literally grew this like a few days ago. So it's not quite done yet. And you can see these aren't even done growing yet. So it's going to be a little bit. On the plus side, all this area here is blocked off, or was blocked off earlier. So none of the muscle nodes are going to get in the way here, at least. But I can get some here. I'm going to keep this tree here because you can't plant trees down here anymore. So this is a relic from the past. Yeah, so eventually all of this is going to be moss. I ran out of seeds. I've got like maybe 10 left, so I'm kind of holding off on them. But I'm probably going to come over here and do all of this as well later on. And then up through here as well. But I have not done that yet. What are all the commands? If you do !mark commands, there's a big list of them. But honestly, like some of them haven't been used in such a long time. You might as well just use the ones that people are using in chat. We keep adding more, and so it's like just over time, there's been like a lot. I'm gonna see how much money we get for selling all this tonight. Give me all your eggs, because I will have them all. We actually don't have that many. Yeah, we have over a stack of void eggs. I'm going to wait till we have a stack of iridium ones, just so they're in one spot. I don't think it's really worth it to go through these quite yet. There just aren't very many. Eventually, these will be nice and full of wonderful things, but not yet. Oh, I was supposed to go to Robin's today. I guess we're going tomorrow. In the depths of winter. Alright, this won't be that much, unfortunately. Alright, total items here. We got 1 star drop tea, 6, 7, 8. So 8 total. Not a great day as far as stackables go. That's okay. Hey, we like getting our moss here. We have 3 stacks of moss. We can do some stuff with that, I think. Oh, let's put this away. Did I not? Okay, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, that's all set up. I don't think we're gonna go fishing tonight. It's already pretty late. Okay, so we have 28 days left before our audit. I'm gonna see if we can't do too much more here. One thing I can do. We do have some moss here, don't we? I'm gonna do these actually. See how many of these we can make. 99 more. Right. 99 deluxe worm bins, so that's a few more stackable items at the end of the fall here. It doesn't look like we're gonna get enough moss to finish all this, sadly. There we go. We need to make 202 more, which would require 4 stacks of moss. That seems wrong. Is it 30 moss? It might be 30 moss. Oh, it's 30 moss. Okay, that makes more sense then. So 202 times 30. Yeah, we need 6 more stacks of moss then. That makes a lot more sense. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Blade. I mean, that's how we ended up with all this here. Yeah, because this would not look like this if we didn't do that. I do too, Witty. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Look at all these trees. Look at all that moss. Why have you been bitten 424 times? Because my chat can't keep itself together. Mostly. We're low on these. Let's grab them real quick. We'll just take them all. What kind of farm do you have? This is the standard farm. This farm is so old that when I picked standard farm, I didn't actually choose. It was the only farm in the game. I made this farm about a month after the game came out. Riverland Farm's really cool. I love how they start you with a smoker now. It like allows you to do some really cool stuff early on. Thanks for the follow, Witty, by the way. Let's see here. I think that's everything I want to do today. Next stream, which probably won't be tomorrow, probably Monday, but it might be tomorrow. We're definitely going to finish Lava Eel. We're going to continue working on Ghostfish and Stonefish, which we basically just started today. And hopefully we'll get all the way to Squidfest. I don't know if we'll get that far, though. Who is Brady? Brady's my doggy. He's the one with the Brady smile emote here. I also love fishing. Yeah, we did quite a lot of fishing. We're trying to collect 999 of every item in the game. That includes the fish. All right, we're just going to go to bed a little prematurely here to get into winter. A little bit of money to polish off the month. I might sell some of my diamonds just to finish off some stuff before the audit, but we'll see. There's no real reason to do that. All right, and we are now in winter. 1 month before the audit. It's not going to be done before TwitchCon. Oh my gosh, look at all of this slime. That's 2 stacks right there across that diagonal. There's an additional, like, almost stack. Probably not stack. Another half stack there. Oh, and you thought this was bad? Oh my gosh. Every single one of these diagonals is a slime egg. Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait to mess with that next stream. Unfortunately, I'm going to kick you guys out right now. Thanks so much for hanging out. I can't snooze the ad. It's starting in 30 seconds. Unfortunately, I felt sick this morning, and I'm still not feeling 100%, so a little bit of a shorter stream. I hope you all had a good time here. I'm going to find somewhere lovely for you to raid. Unfortunately, a bunch of you are also about to go into ads. I can't stop them now in 14 seconds, so I'm going to try and kick you out quickly. But if you do get ads, I'm sorry. Let's see who is live. Ooh. You know who's live, who haven't raided in a while. Tally is also stacking. So if you want to go from a stacking challenge to another stacking challenge, I'm going to send you guys over to see Tally. Tally is also working on her 999 challenge. So let's send the love on over there. We will... I think we'll just do our typical stacking on in. That feels fitting. Oh. Whoop. Okay. And I will say our goodbyes in just a second here. Okay, copy that first one if you are a subscriber. The one that I first sent. Copy the second one if you are not a subscriber. And I'll catch you guys all in the future. Bye for now, everybody. Bye, Maple. Bye, Nandy. Bye, Miko. Bye, Tay. Bye, Bean. Bye, Lazi. Bye, Chrissy. Bye, Blade. Bye, Amadora. Bye, TJ. Bye, Sweeney. Bye, Witty Kitty. I almost said bye to myself. Bye, Mel. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Go take care of Tally for me. Bye. The raid didn't start. I just noticed that the raid didn't start. I copied Tally's name wrong. Oh my gosh. It's not letting me copy the name. No wonder it failed. Okay. That was weird. All right, sorry. We'll send it really quick right after this. Just pretend like all that made sense. There we go. All right, it's loading up now. All right, I'll give it some time here because the raiders build up after a little bit. The viewers that are getting sent. Sorry about that, everybody. If you did not copy the message, I'm going to send them one more time here. Here is the message if you are a subscriber. And here's the message to copy if you are not a subscriber. So copy your favorite there. And I'll see you all over there. Bye for now, everybody. Bye, use towel.